You have to change the recipe for the cake if that motherfucker keeps coming out nasty. A lot of y'all won't do it because you are egoically driven and you think you know what's best for you when what you have been giving your energy to or who you've been giving your energy to ain't never worked out for you. But in a lot of people cases, it's a process, it's a trial, and things that happen when it's supposed to happen. Nothing happens until you do something to create that damn catalyst. Sorry, you can keep waiting on Sky Daddy, you can keep waiting on Obatala, you can keep waiting on Olafine, Dumbala. I don't give a fuck who you waiting on. You can keep waiting on somebody to give you what you won't produce for yourself, and your ass forever be in line. Not saying that it won't happen, but it can happen a whole lot quicker if you take responsibility for yourself and make it easier on these energies that y'all keep damn giving your power to help you bring it into alignment and manifestation. Instead, you just waiting here, waiting on something else to manipulate everything else going on around you so that you can start having it better for yourself. I'm just saying, though, resonance only, motherfuckers. If you don't understand that you are your own struggle, your thoughts, and you can't take responsibility for what you're thinking, then you're going to get out here and keep on struggling with it all. So let's see what's going on with the 10, the 25, the 26, 35, and the 8. The 10, the Wheel of Fortune, that Lilith energy. It's a choice. Everything is a choice. Am I going to be in proper abundance or am I going to be properly overwhelmed? It's your experience. It depends on what you call in gains. Like I said, everything out here got an agenda. In the sense to where if I'm working with a certain set of energies and they're giving me a guidance towards what they want me to achieve, is it for me or is it for them? And if you can't understand that, if you can't see that, then I'm sorry for you. You're energetically simple, and I'm just going to be upfront and honest with you. If you don't understand that the things that are giving you guidance have an agenda and they're going to try and guide you in a better position that they see for you, but if it ain't the place that you see for yourself, then you're just bound to the experience that they want to gain you in. The experience that they're guiding you into where they telling you can make gain is what I mean to say. So if you're being guided and it's only to make you go into a point of making gains, you better make sure that them gains are something that you want to see. So that 10, that choice, the choice of your experiences, them thoughts that'll take you in many directions. That 25, the guidance itself, the guidance that can really only activate the fire. But if the fire ain't already activated within me, then I'm already under control. That plentifulness, what I want to see. The 25, the guidance, I just want to see what I can manifest. If something is telling you what you can manifest more than what you have awareness of what's already manifested within you, then you're already tricked. That's too simple. This is the creatrix, the creatrix. If something has tricked you into creating more when you are at a point to where it's really time for me to stand on being less, you can kiss the baby. Real talk. So if you don't understand that I am the source of all things, everything is birthed through me. What is it birthed through? My thoughts, my threes, my thoughts to become experiences, my 33s. But it all starts with me. So that 25, the guidance of what is influencing your fire should be based off of what I'm already in creating. I'm already in the process of creating or has created. Again, like I said, 10 plus 25, 25 plus 1 is 26. The element of waters. So what am I empathically being torn apart by? Because that's what's going on around here. A lot of people are just at their wits' ends and anxiety attacks and depressions and wanting to go into stagnation cycles of separation and shit. At 24. The 26 is ran by the 24. The 26, the element of waters, is ran by what's ruling over your fire. Remember, I just told you what's ruling over your fire should be trying to show you what you want to create. But if I don't know what I want to create, but I'm just taking guidance by everybody that's telling me how to properly do it, then I'm already under manipulation. And that's not to say that it's a bad thing. Some of y'all have not made it to a point to where you are safe to guide yourself. Especially if the only thing that you traditionally guide yourself by is your traumas, then you do need spiritual guidance. You do need a spiritual court. You do need your ancestors. You do need your angels, your orishas. You do need a therapist. Sorry. So right there, if you don't understand it, that element of water is the 26, will show you where you're being manipulated. The other number, 10 plus 25, was 35, the element of water. The element of earth, what I'm being grounded out by, or what I'm finding grounding in. It's the 7, carelessness. And again, this is it's a duality in there in the sense to where this is the 7 card, the Chariot card, carelessness. Carelessness is also care less about this mess. And duality of it is that sometimes you will have to make mistakes to understand that it was a mistake altogether. Sometimes you'll understand that some of the guidance that I followed, whether it was internal or perceived external, holy shit, that didn't work out for me. So that was a careless move for me to allow somebody else to guide me. So now I need to be more responsible to myself and my journey. 7, the journey card. But 7 is self-awareness too. So if I'm guiding myself carelessly, I need to be more mindful. If I'm being guided carelessly, then I need to be more mindful. Either way it go, at the end of the day, that 7 is the strongest component because I need to understand what's going on in me more than what I'm being led to be moved by or what I'm being led to create. Because again, agendas are deep. So 10, 25, that was a 35. And again, like I said, both of them will end up being a 8, which realistically, both 8s make a 88, which you'll hear me say for years is the gatekeepers. That's where all your traumas lie. In the perception of myself in multiple existences, saying I had a bunch of past lives and future lives, congruent lives, all that other shit, each one of those lives is taking place right now. If you understand that time is not linear, there is no past, present, future, everything is now, and it's just going in separate directions. One can happen before or after the other, but in the perception of a bigger sense, it's all taking place at the same time. So in the understanding that with the 88 energies, my gatekeepers, all the experiences that I perceive to be having here, there, and everywhere is still all in here because they're all interconnected. And so in saying that one time I was a pharaoh and I had a good life, and then the next time I was a prostitute and I got killed, you understand that? One had a good memory, the other one had a bad memory, but they're both stuck in here and they're both going to want to cry for validation. So with your gatekeepers, those become your trauma points. The memories that you want to stay out of or the memories that you want more of. I've said this for years, traumas are double-ended. If you have some extremely good sex, that's a trauma. You're going to want more of it. If you have some extremely bad sex, that's a trauma. You ain't going to want to have that shit ever again. Both of them are memories and both of them have value. So the 88 energy of today kind of sticks out that what am I giving value to? And on a deeper level, when you're dealing with spirits that guide you, almost all of them will guide you through your traumas. Whether it's for an agenda of positivity or an agenda of neither energy, positive or negative. It's just, hey, that's an energy that's in you. Let me help you face it. And that's how some energies are. In the sense of separation of yourself, some things don't guide you with the agenda of usury. It just guiding you with the agenda of revelation. Hi, this is an energy that you got trapped in you. You need to learn how to love yourself. So here, let me throw you into experiences, guide you into experiences that's going to force you to face yourself. So your 88s, your gatekeepers are trying to make you face yourself in the bullshit that you keep holding on to. Not everybody else, but the shit that you are holding on to. The shit that you holding on to. The hangman. The shit you are hung up on. The 12. The shit that you need to sacrifice or you else you're going to end up getting killed by. You need to sacrifice that energy, aka let that shit go. In the sense of your 88, your trauma points, you need to let them go or else you're going to get stuck on all these other numbers. You're going to get stuck when you start hitting that empathy point of, I saw something that triggered me, and now you're going right back into where you got triggered, and now your ass is a gun. Pow, pow, pow. You having anxiety attacks. You having depression attacks. You having postpartum, or I don't feel like being dealt with today, or I hate the world. You understand what I'm saying? All these energies that have no fucking use for your benefit, but they benefit using you. Why? Because you ain't learned to let that shit go. You hung up on the same shit that's killing you, and now you about to be a willing sacrifice. So your trauma points will show you, well, holy shit, you better let that shit go, or you're going to get dragged like a motherfucker. At the end of the day, the whole problem is that 8. The thoughts in my mind that I keep struggling with. Why do I have to be so strong? And I've been saying this for weeks. A lot of y'all out here, you standing real strong on your level of protection magic and all that other shit. Okay, good. It's good to know how to defend yourself should you need to, but who are you defending yourself from? Who is really your enemy? Who out here, when you start understanding that, holy shit, everything that I go through is a reflection of myself. If I am the center of all things, who out here gonna check me? Who out here worth walking around with a mojo and a juju bag in my pocket like they can fuck me over? You understand that? But again, we start dealing with folklore and traditions and beliefs and all the other shit, and your mind go backwards into seeing yourself in danger so that you'll do everything to make yourself feel safe. But again, I've been also telling you, in safe mode, you're only 60% usable. A computer that is in safe mode can't do everything it's supposed to do. This planet runs in safe mode. You ever wonder why? Get out of safe mode and see. Get out of the need of being safe and start being whole and see the difference. See the difference. Stop struggling with everything else around here that's designed to keep you in struggle so that you can learn to be strong and start being at peace. Not weak, not strong, just be you. Ain't no need for all this strength. Ain't no need for all this strength. You are the 8. You just in separation. You are the 8. You're the 17. 1 plus 7 is 8. You the star card. You starring in everything you give your energy to. You're going to star in everything you give your energy to, and that's where your plentifulness come from. And it's going to show you where you have been sacrificed to your own carelessness, and you're going to fall manipulation into trying to find plentifulness. See what happened here? We started out trying to find plentifulness when we went into separation, and then holy shit, you realize I birthed everything that I'm seeing, and now it's what I got to go through. So you have to understand, if you don't stop struggling in your own mind, you're going to see this shit out here. Thank you, Goddess. If you don't stop struggling in your mind, it will manifest externally. Why? Because ain't no as above, so below. It's as within, and what's going on within is going to show you everything that you're going to end up going without. Stop telling yourself that you are in lack or needing more, and then you'll start to see that shit abundantly and not in overwhelm. But resonance and ignorance, both of them are choices. The problem is that you don't resonate with your ignorance, won't let you learn. Oops.